Hello. Hello,
Happy
hello.
Monday! Hello, hello.
How are
Hi,
you, everyone?
girls. I don't think I can hear you.
Oh my God.
Oh, we can.
I'm
I can
gonna
I can
fix
hear
it.
you.
I can hear you too. Okay, she'll
Okay.
reconnect. Don't worry.
Yeah. Oh, wow. What program we have today, Jenny? I'm so excited. I'm nervous.
Hi everyone. How close. So we're having our first English live program. Let's connect. Yay.
Now
Now,
it's working.
There you
yay.
go. Welcome.
We're ready to go.
Yes, yes, yes. Happy Monday, everyone. Okay, who's gonna introduce everything? Who's gonna start today?
You?
Okay,
Well,
well, we're super excited, everybody here, because this is our first English program. So we can't wait to share with you what is biotherapy, the awakening with all of you, our English public. That is so beautiful. And well, as every Monday, we have Clau. She's in Florida, and we have Delfina. She's in Pennsylvania, in Connecticut. So all of us are biotherapists, and let's introduce each other in English for everybody to know about us. How about Klaus starts?
okay. Hello, my name is Claudia Saucedo. I'm Argentinian. I live in Florida for 26 years. And now I'm a biotherapist, part of the team of biotherapists in Biotherapy The Awakening. And we are here with the only intention to spread the word with this knowledge, this beautiful lifestyle, can I say?
Yeah,
Because this is starting my life healing illness. And wow, I say, wow, I want to study this, I want to spread this. Like, it's when something good happen in your life, you want to everyone you love experience and heal, live in peace, like we said. So it's me.
how long have you been a biotherapist, Klaus?
Almost 4 years. I'm a star because I was looking something to do, because I'm a baker for 38 years. I'm a 57, almost 55-year-old. And I said, I don't want to work hard my whole life. So I want to start studying something. And like 8 to 10 years ago, I started studying different type of therapies. And I was learning, thank, very thankful for this different type of therapies. But when I heard Maestra Sol Martinez, she's a creator of biotherapy, The Awakening, with her husband, and I said, if she's saying the truth, I have to heal, and I immediately start studying. I started a course in Spanish, so was very very impressive to heal many illness in my life. Not only illness, physical illness. I fix, if I say fix or heal the
Uh huh.
relations, learn so many new, that's why we call the new evolution in healing, because it's very new and not too new, but if something you have to experience in your life, because it's totally true. It's very very interesting, very it's wonderful, awesome for me, for my family, because when we said if you heal, nobody else in your family will need to heal, it's true. So
Wonderful.
That is.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Delphi.
Hi everyone, I'm Delfina. I'm 23. I'm lucky enough to be in this path, being so young. And as Klaus says, to everyone that is hearing us now, we were one of you once, and we came to try ourselves because we hear a lot of things, and a lot of the times the mind is like, maybe I don't know if this is true. We have so many belief that at some point we don't know what to believe and what to not believe in, and so give this wonderful therapy an opportunity and come try yourself. Today you're going to be able to hear about a little bit more of what we do, and if you have any question you can let us know, and we're going to be answer. We're going to be helping people. Anything that you want to resolve in your life today, any conflict, any illnesses, issues, you can drop a comment and we're going to help you. And as class says, come try it yourself because it's wonderful. It's a one-time life experience. It made me heal so many things to fix my relationship with my parents. I had asthma and I healed that. I had a lot of problems related to food. I was a model, so I had all these rules to follow and all these expectations about my body
Mm-hmm.
that make me get into kind of a depression and anxiety phase. And after I got to know biotherapy at the awakening, all of that went away and never came back ever since. So I hope anyone that is hearing this today can be brave enough, because this is only for brave people.
Yeah.
So I hope you're brave enough to try it yourself and change your life.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
Delphi. Thank you so much. Yes. So, as you were saying, like, we dare you. We dare you to be brave. We dare you to heal. We dare you to think differently, to make changes in your life, and to heal. To heal not only illnesses, but also relationships, which is very important for everybody, you know? So,
Okay.
what is this? Well, in my case, I can share with you. I came to biotherapy, the awakening, in 2000. And then I had my first session in 2022, in 2021, sorry. And then after that I got to meet my husband. I had curiosity about the fact that I was 30 something already, and I didn't had successful relationships, like partner relationship with anybody. I was thinking about marriage already, but it didn't work out. So I was kind of curious, like, what would they say about it? Because, as I told you, it's not only illnesses but also any type of conflict that you may be facing in life. So if it's money, if it's abundance, if it's relationships, if it's children, relationship with children, or illnesses with your children, everything we think that, in biotherapy, the awakening, we think that has an emotional um, thing to be recognized, to get to the root of the problem, which is in our emotions. So, but we will go with that a little bit further. So, just keeping my story going, and I met my husband after the first session, after like 3 months. I was not really, at the moment, I was curious. I made all my homework that I was given to do after the first session, and then I it just happened, and thank God. Well, today I live in New York City. I live in Queens though, and I've been married for 3 years already. I have a child. My beautiful son is 2 year old. Thank God he's healthy, and I also healed the skin issues, um also some dark spots in my body, and
Mhm.
a lot with my baby. Like, he couldn't be able to sleep during the whole night, so I could get to the root of that issue, and then he couldn't sleep the whole night. He had been having issues with constipation. He was also healed of that. That was a beautiful miracle, because that situation got me crazy for a little time.
Mm.
And thank God and thank biotherapy, the awakening, I could handle that very, very successfully in a natural way. That is the most important thing. So yeah, that's my testimony for now. And now we can go ahead and tell everyone what is this crazy thing of biotherapy, the awakening. Actually,
Yeah.
miraculous. Who wants to go on and say to the public what is this that we call, what kind of therapy this is? Like, is it this energy healing? Is this, I don't know. Who would like to say something about it?
I can say biotherapy, the awakening is integral and complementary therapy because we include everyone, all religions, all and other therapies. It's integral because we work with the medicine, with the science. Everything we share is scientifically proven, and we we will never say to stop taking medicine or drop any treatment to anybody. We because it's very necessary diagnosis when people have any illness or they think they have, because sometimes the people say I have something and they never went to the doctor, and anyway they heal, you know. And it's very impressive when the people come and do the sessions, how they they change, you know. It's like like we said, we call biotherapy because we work with the bio, with the biology, with the organs. We don't listen stories. When the people say something happened, they tell you the whole story of their life to say one thing. But in biotherapy, we got the organ with problem, presenting problem in the moment, and is the way how we know the unconscious emotion is presenting the person that need to be healed, you know. And it's a relation between the moment in the present, the problem in the present, with any a moment in your childhood, or when you are teenager until 21-year old, is where we said any mom, any mother can help their children, because when we talk about the mother had the big bless to heal the kids, is because we know if any resentment this mother is having, unconsciously, of course, she don't know she have that resentment, and when she go to the session, she can heal that. She can change the perspective, and when we change the perspective of a situation in a childhood, everything change in your present.
Yeah, basically, thank you, Clau, for all the wonderful things that you explained to us. And just to summarize a little bit, basically, what we do is invite you to question and observe the relationship between our present, our beliefs, our thoughts, our emotions, and our past experience. And the most important thing, the repetitive patterns that we have, we can help you realize uh, by yourself
Mm-hmm.
about the repetitive patterns that we all have. And our main purpose is to understand the perspective of those emotions that you live in the past, and that is mixing it with the emotions that you're experiencing today, and that's why it's refloating. So bio stands for the biological body, and therapy because we complement the parts of the body, the illnesses that speak through the body, with the therapy that is follow questions. Um, and with that structure, we can make sure that we guide you in the session to comprehend why is your body telling you. Because each part of the body has a meaning. So, for example, let's say your throat is hurting. Well, it must be something that you're not willing to swallow, or it's hard for you to swallow. Maybe it's a situation that you don't want it to happen, but it's happening anyways. And you feel stuck, if you feel like a knot in your throat and you cannot talk. Well, things like these, thoughts that we have every day, plus combined with the our past emotions, will manifest for us to resolve all these past conflicts that we have inside of us.
Mhm.
Beautiful. Yes, you explain it beautifully. Thank you. Yeah, we do think that the body and the reality are reflections of what's happening inside of us. We always go and look for what is within us. It's nothing. It's about what is happening outside of us. Even though those are the triggers for our emotions to show. But yes, every problem begins in our emotion, and the solution awakens in our own heart. So, yep, that is that. Those are the main concepts that we practice and apply here in biotherapy, the awakening. We live most of the time on what we call autopilot, right? We react automatically, and something happens, and we immediately become angry or sad, and many things, many emotions. Those emotions are just the reaction of the mind. So in our sessions we take you to
Mhm.
those root experiences, yes, as you were saying. Perfect.
We
So
help
let's talk.
them be aware, right,
Exactly,
of
yes.
their
To
emotions.
Their purpose is to awaken the person to a new level of consciousness, because
Yeah.
the body is simply a reflection of what happens within us, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's talk about repetitive patterns. What can you say about repetitive patterns? What do we call repetitive patterns in biotherapy, the awakening, girls?
Well, when I started in biotherapy the weekend, I realized I was very angry person. So mad all the time, complaining all the time. But you don't know you acting like that, you know? And when somebody telling you something, you think you are right. Yeah, I'm only right, you know, the other one not. So when I started biotherapy, I heal that obviously no from the night to the day, but it's a process, you know, taking being patient with us, with ourselves, you know, in this process, because like Delphi say, it's for brave people. It's really like that, because but deserve, totally deserve, because when I do my first sessions, when I'm start, you know, comprehend about my parents' love, and you know, it's like I'm laughing now, but at that moment I was crying, because you know it's very emotional moment when you realize the love of your parents, you know, and that is the only truth. And it's amazing how you feel, and that feeling is make you do your miracle, the comprehension. But that you comprehend in a session, of course, because it's very, very serious, and you have to go very deep, in yourself. And I heal many illness. I had so many stomach. That's why, because I was angry, stomach, intestine. I was the very depressed person, anxiety. I have uh, rheuma too, arthritis, and I heal that. I heal everything. So that's not means you will not get sick again, and you will not get mad. But the important things here is not you're not trying to find a guilty outside you, you know, because your reality is who is expressing what what you need to heal inside. If you get mad or afraid or sad, that is emotions. You can you know don't be rude with yourself. You can be sad or mad, but how long you sustain in the time is how your body will show you, physically. um I don't know if correct me if I'm not clear.
You're being perfect, Klaus. Thank you.
So
Um, and it's just like what is how you say, like sometimes we normalize these things of,
yeah.
well, I am already like this. We say that, or we don't even think about it because it's been so long since we've been doing it that we don't even stop and ask ourselves, how is this making me feel? Is this normal? Why am I every single day frustrated or sad or angry? When in reality that is not normal, but everyone normalize it. And sometimes we just have to stop for a second and ask ourselves, is this who am I? Or is this just something that I've been doing it for a long time? And I know if you're watching this, is because it's the moment to ask yourself that. And it's okay. We are here to help you. And maybe you're going to think that it's not easy because you've been thinking the same way for so long, but all of us did. And today we are here, we change our beliefs, we change our thoughts, we see the world and life with a completely different eyes. And I don't even need to ask my colleagues if this is like this, because I know, because I've been in the course of biotherapy. I did the sessions, and it's we all share the same sex feeling, that is love, that is happiness, is all these good feelings, because the feelings come from the heart and the emotions come from the mind, like fear, like sadness, anger. All those emotions that you are feeling every single day are just an illusion for your mind. Follow your heart, what he says. Follow that instinct that you feel that you have inside. Follow that voice that you feel that screams at you, but you're still trying to shut her up. That is the real intuition. That is the real you. Follow your feelings. When somebody says follow your heart, it's not like that cliche thing. It's true. Follow your heart, follow your good feelings, and be brave, be courageous, because you can do it. And we are here to help you.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
about the repetitive pattern you said. We know the sickness is and not about hereditarian, you know, sickness. It's about hereditarian, the thought patterns, you know, that keep the person repeating the illness. So when we not work with the family tree, you know, we work with the symptom, with your own body, what your body is showing us, and every part, every organ of your organ in your body has a meaning. You know, maybe we can talk about that in next programs. But now we want to invite you to observe yourself. You know, what is the emotion are you repeating all the time, and you not understand why you are repeating that emotion. If you always are sad, maybe in the afternoon, maybe in the morning when you wake up, you sad, you angry, or some people, uh, or some situation is making you mad or angry, how you respond to that situation. Because we learn here with biotherapy of the awakening how you manage or our feelings, you know, to not be explosive. So you can take your time to answer, you know, like, you know, maybe not friendly, but you can answer like, you know, in nice way, no explosive way. So, and you know, maybe in front of any question, if you're not feeling good, you answer, you know, like getting that personal, you know, and it's not that way. The truth is, we have, you know, gift of grace. We can talk about that in next programs too. But for now, the intention, the only intention of biotherapy, the awaken, is to letting you know it's a way to live in peace. It's a way to follow your dreams, taking actions, and understand why I'm getting sick, why I can keep going forward with the project like that, or with the money, why I'm getting all my money and waste my money all the time. I don't know where I'm wasting my money. You know, issues with my economy, issues with my partner, my friends, my
Any type of conflict that you have, we
yeah,
can help you resolve it.
yeah,
Anything.
yeah.
And don't be shy about it. You can ask here. This is a safe space. Nobody's gonna judge you. This is
Mm-hmm,
a beautiful place to open up and to feel free about anything that you want to resolve.
mm-hmm.
Feel the freedom of not being judged because you're not going to be judged here. We're just going to help you.
Yeah, that's the big thing and big deal too. Stop judging. Oh my God, that's not easy part. Stop judging, because it's like starting there. Everything is starting there about the judgment, and it's very, you know, common.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, and I would just add, well, two things before I go with the judgment subject. I wanted to just say that something that you mentioned, Cloud, is really, really like relevant and very, very disruptive, I will say, because you said that uh, some illnesses are not inherited, so they are
Mm-hmm.
not genetic,
Mm-hmm.
and that will comes to make like something very contrary to what most of the people think. You know, most of the people
Mm-hmm.
will always have the sentence or the let's say the belief that, oh, my mom had diabetes, so maybe I am also I'm gonna have it too, or my children can have. I have to be careful with that, and they live in constant fear. So here in biotherapy, the awakening, we do think that it's not that that disease is, or that illness is genetic. It's that the pattern is in the way of thinking. So those
Yes.
repetitive patterns that we were talking about, it's what came from your uh, like surroundings, the way you were raised, everything that you were exposed to, is that is the thing that repeated in your mind, and then you are prompt to repeat it, and it will become an illness in the end, because that emotion comes from the way of thinking. It comes from
Mm-hmm.
the mind, and then the mind makes the reaction in our body, which is the emotion, and that emotions eventually, if you don't know how to deal with it, it will come up with a diagnosis, which is an illness. So that is very important to mention to everybody, like it's not, there is not that you inherited, you can
Yeah.
break that pattern when you like get to the root of it, like the emotional pattern, the
Yeah.
emotional repetitive pattern that you grew with, and you
Yeah.
put that information within you. Yes, many I would say that there are many easy ways to recognize, or to help you recognize those repetitive patterns that will eventually get you to those situations, conflicts, or illnesses. Like, why do I always have the same kind of relationship, which was my case? Like, I was like, okay, I had this boyfriend. Ooh, I had this other boyfriend. Ooh, my gosh, what is happening here? It's not working out. Why? What do I have to learn? What do I have to improve? That was my real question. And when I was conscious about that, maybe I was being invited to see things differently, and maybe to behave differently, that was
Yeah.
when I decided, hey, let's listen to this other person, because I'm not able to see it for myself. So I decided to take the session, because that is what's happening. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
we by ourselves struggle noticing those things. And that is why biotherapists have people like us, um, to support you, to be there, to try through questions to get you to a new perspective, to comprehend that comprehension, that judgment that you were saying. And here I connect. Judgment, it's something from the mind. You judge because you think that something is right or is wrong, something is white or is black. That's why you judge. But when you comprehend, you stop judging, because you feel. And when you feel, you're just connected with everybody, because everybody is a human being. You just feel the person, and you are definitely identifying yourself with that other person in front of you. And you just
Mm-hmm.
stop judging. So it's not your mind working, but your heart connecting. It's not something difficult, people. I just wanted to say that. Like, when you say, oh, how the heck do I stop judging? It's so difficult to stop judging in life. It doesn't mean, of course, you have to make some daily life judgments, like, what am I gonna cook, blah 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 blah. Even in those everyday judgments or decisions that you will
Every
make,
day,
you will
every
connect.
second, every
Exactly.
minute.
The point is that we help you to get to your heart in order to be connected with the wisdom of that heart. And when you
Mm-hmm.
are connected to your heart, it's very difficult for you to judge, because you will know that, listen, every person is unique, and every person has a
Yeah.
story. Every person is at some point in life, and every person has the right to learn. And you will stop just judging. You will just love unconditionally, without, asking for something this way or that way. It's just the way it is. That's
Mm-hmm.
what you get is what you have. That's it. What you have, what you
Yeah.
get, this is it. Period. So that's so beautiful. Yes. What else
Yes.
can we say? I would like maybe to talk a little bit,
I want to say
something about the.
something. I want to say
Go
something
ahead.
about something you was telling. In this awakening, in this evolution, like we living in this part of the this generation. because everything is in a big evolution now. So in the first time, long time ago, obviously the science studied the brain, you know, but now they realize your heart is neurons, you know.
It has neurons, yes.
Yeah, you can many connections. So that's what we're doing, connecting our hearts with our mind, because your mind create, you know, the separation. Your mind create that you feel guilty. Your mind create the separation with your comparing to others. So if you stop comparing you are, and I understand or comprehend, you are perfect like that because God created you like that, because he know, she know, you are perfect like that. Like a human being, you are love, pure love, and you have to learn how to live that. You have to comprehend that love, because it's not from your mouth to out. It's very deep. So that's what we learn here in biotherapy, the waking, how connect your heart with your mind. Stop comparing with others. Stop judging, saying this is good, this is bad, because you're talking about your own experience. That's why we are inviting you to live new experience in this new evolution, of healing. And it's not about to feel guilty, because you act with the conscious you had at that time. So now let yourself change that perception, of that experience, because you don't know the other experience. You have to create, you new patterns, like Jenny said, you know, create your new thoughts patterns. Yeah. And when you let yourself experience, you will see how your life can change. And you will never get back. You will
Once
never
you know
get
it,
back.
yes, once you
you
know it, you
know?
can just make it like if you didn't know. Yeah, because you
Because
know.
maybe some people listening now is say, okay, I was stupid my whole life doing that. No,
No.
no, that was the conscious you had. That's it. You know,
Yeah,
don't overthinking about wrong things. And the gratitude is magic word. So if you not compare with others and you have a deep gratitude for everything you have, for everything you can do, you can see, you can listen, you can learn, you can move, the gratitude is a magic word. It's a magic energy that connect you and make you synchronize with divine energy. So you can try it for yourself. That's why we are here.
it's very
Yeah, by
important
yourself
to.
can take you a little bit longer. Like, but if you ask for help, it will get you faster. That is for sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
Thank Delphi, go ahead. You were gonna say something.
that it's very important to don't blame yourself, because we are sharing all this with you, but not to tell you, oh, you're doing it wrong, you're judging, you're doing this and that. We are just trying to make you aware of what is happening inside of your world that you're not seeing it yet. Instead of blaming yourself, ask yourself, what am I going to learn with this? What do I have to learn about myself
Mhm.
to change this? Because patterns come from that, from repeating over and over the same situation, and us not stopping it because we keep doing the same. Once we stop acting differently and seeing things from another perspective, our whole world is going to change,
Oh
because
yeah.
we create our world and we create everything that's around us. Nothing is external about us. We create everything that happened to us, everything that people say to us. We create it. And you have to remember that we are here and we all belong to the same source and we are all mirrors. So if we are all mirrors, how can you be angry with another person when in the end you are the one saying that to yourself, you know? It's everyone is like, oh, but he told me that and he said that and he did this to me, and nobody is like, well, why is this happening to me? What is this person external to me trying to show me? Because we are just mirrors. So then the person that is next to you, it can be your partner, it can be your children, your mother. All these persons are just showing you the parts that you might not know that you even have, just for you to heal. They're not showing it to you to make your life impossible. They're showing it to you so you can change and live a better life. So be grateful for that. Be grateful for the uncomfortable moments, those moments that you think that are bad, but in the end, it's never bad. You always look back and you are always grateful for that bad moment, because that bad moment is the only thing that makes you grow, the only thing that made you learn. How would you ever learn how to walk if you never fall? You could never
Mhm.
learn how to walk if you didn't fall. So just be grateful for everyone that is in your life and everything that you have in your life. All about the material things, yeah, that is a nice gift. But as like Klaus said, just enjoy being alive, enjoy being able to breathe, being able to see, to be here today, right now with us, enjoying the day, wherever you are. Um, Whenever you are seeing this, be grateful for who
Always.
you are and for what you have.
Always.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I it came something to my mind. Life doesn't happen to us, but life happens for us. So yeah, it's so beautiful to know that everything is here because we're loved, not the
Yeah.
contrary. Yes.
And we are not here to change people. We- Maybe we, maybe no. We are here to change our way to think about person, about situation, you know. It's maybe we can give to the person some question they can do our themselves, you know, to recognize if they have these repetitive thought patterns, and they can ask for help, you know. They keep in this channel to see us every Monday. We can, you know, make questions. They can contact us, any of us, to know, you know, what is about it, to know more. Or we have a page, you know, Biotherapy The Awakening on Facebook. They can ask to participate in that group. We have every Saturday, Argentinian time is 11:30 a.m. and Miami is 10:30 a.m. We have free space, free hour to talk about anything you want to ask. You know, you can be in a group chat where we will give you the link to participate in this Zoom, or you know, it's we share it in our pages, in our social media. We share it all the time, the link to be connected with us. And I don't know, what do you think? It's we can give questions they can do themselves. You want to do, Jenny?
Um,
Sure, we can. While I see that Fina was getting ready for that, we can read the comments. We can read the comments while
Oh, sí, 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 sí.
we have comments.
we
Woohoo!
have some comments. Here is Silvia Costa. Beli Aroda. She says, hola, bellas, qué hermoso poder escucharlas. Gracias, gracias por estar acá con nosotras. Viviana Medina. Buenas noches, hermosas. Buen día, buenas noches. Then Silvia Costa says, I love you. We love you, Silvi. Andrea Perezon, she says, good night, beautiful. Good night.
Thank
Thank you for being
you,
here with
beautiful.
us. And then
Martita,
Martita says, good job. Excellent. Excellent. I love it. We love you too.
we'll see you soon.
Yeah. So
I
we
Okay.
doing session in English now. So many people was asking, like we live in the United States. So many people was asking to do session in Spanish because they have partners or friend in Spanish, and they see that happened to me. They see they changes. So they say, I want the same. Why you not doing session in English? And I say, we want to start. We're going to start now. We started it. We started. So you can connect with us, any of us, or in a page, like I said, and we're ready to go. You can heal any illness. You can heal any situation in your life.
Marta says, thanks. I love you.
We
We
love
love
you
you
too.
too.
We love you too, Martita.
Yes,
So
yes.
who's gonna make the
We're
question for people to recognize if they repeating uh, patterns?
Nelson ready to go.
I have a few, and we can go closing maybe with this. And I think the first question that you have to ask yourself when you feel bad about something that someone else says or that you say to yourself, because our minds goes fast. And it's like talking and talking and talking, and we say horrible things to ourselves. So first, you should ask yourself, when was the first time that I started to feel that I was not good enough? Or that I started to have this own script in my head that keep repeating me that I was not good enough or that I couldn't make certain things and said I think maybe I did, but the other ones I didn't feel like I was able to do it by myself. And just go and talk with yourself, literally. Maybe it sounds crazy, but it's beautiful. Give you the chance to talk with yourself. Stop for a second. Breathe. Stop giving it protagonism to your mind and start talking with your true self that is inside of you. And ask yourself, when was the first time that I started to feel like this? So maybe when you go to the memory, you're gonna realize that another people told you that, another person told you that, and you just kept that to you when it was not you. It was another person telling you, saying it to you. So that will be the first question to ask yourself.
Perfect. Wonderful. Yes, we're about to finish our program today. I did want to add just very briefly about the situation with our children. When we are
Mhm,
mothers and we have children under 21 years old, every symptom a child has reflects on an unconscious conflict of the mother. Okay,
mhm,
so something is hasn't been processed or unhealed, and it's often linked to our own childhood experiences because children are part of us, the parents, and they
Mhm.
inherit the emotions and the repeated patterns. So if your child has any type of illness right now, you can, out of curiosity, ask about that with to any of us in our Facebook chat or to our numbers or in the group Biotherapy the Awakening that you're gonna post in the comments of the videos, and you can just make your questions, and we're here to help you to resolve those conflicts. Okay, it's not about
Mhm.
blame; it's about experience, as we were saying.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yep. So,
Mhm.
with that said, I would say let's see each other in our next program next
Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah. We can invite people to ask for any, what they want to learn, what they want us to speak about it, because we have so many, things to talk about
Topics. Right.
to help.
Right. Yeah.
You can let us
Whatever.
know in the comments if you wanna talk about anything else, if you have any questions, if you wanna
Hmm.
understand some sort of situation that you're going through right now, leave us a comment. And we have 5 minutes left, so we are gonna be waiting for your comment.
Yeah. Or join the chat on Saturdays. Every Saturday at 10:30, as Claudia mentioned. That's beautiful
Yes,
place also to be open to ask all the questions, to talk about your situation, and to get a better idea of how we approach it here in Biotherapy the Awakening. Yes. So
Yeah.
in my Facebook page, it is the one of the posts that is pinned. So the Zoom link is there. Like you're free to
I
just
have.
join. You don't need to,
Yeah,
yeah.
I have the Zoom link in my Instagram. My Instagram is Delfina Biotherapist. And you can just join. Every single Saturday is gonna be the same Zoom. Just click in my bio and it goes straight to Zoom.
Hmm. Yeah.
Beautiful.
My page is Claudia Saucido Biotherapy, and I'm participating in Biotherapy The Awakening tool. That's what inviting you. And Bioterapia El Despertar in Spanish. So you can see there so many, how you say, symbolic meaning of your conflict, symbolic meaning of your sickness. So, but you have to be serious about you, about your health. That's why we have session for you. And that's it. Perfect. So we're
Thank
gonna
you so
say
much.
bye. So, maestra Anaí, we love you, te amamos.
Thank you
Thank you
so
very much
Thank
for
you. Thank you,
everything.
girls. I love you. Thank
See
you
you
for
next
everyone.
Monday.
Delphi Maestra.
Leave us a
Bye bye.
review.
See you next Monday.
Besotes. Gracias a
Buenas
todos los que se
tardes.
Gracias. Thank
unieron.
you.